Brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
Welcome to this week's episode of Back 40 Predators. Once again, I'm your host, Rory Rought. This week, my wife Karla and I are headed down to Alabama to get on some whitetails with pro staffers Austin Humber and Joe Almeida. Austin lives over in Alabama, Joe lives right across the border in Mississippi, and we're going to hunt both these guys' property. Now, my wife Karla, she's never shot a deer before. This is her first hunt, this is her first time out with a rifle, and her first shot at any animal. So let's see how this pans out for her. Stay tuned because our show starts right now.
Back 40 Predators live from the tree. That's one down. First night, baby.
Oh, Daddy, that's a good one for Jersey.
Man. So deer run this way and go down.
Good dog. I think I put a pretty good shot on it.
So we just got down here to Alabama, guys, and met up with Austin Humber here. And Austin invited us down to hunt a section of his land over here in Alabama. And I'm going to let Austin, who is our pro staffer out in Alabama here, explain exactly what he's got going on and what we got to look forward to. Look forward to. You know, thank you.
Well, we're going to be hunting on 165 acres that me and my wife own. Got a few bucks that I'd like to take off of. Got some pretty good deer on there. Got several on camera that, like I said, I need to take off. So I'm going to put Rory and Karla out and let them do their thing. See if they can kill one of them. Hopefully they can take one of the coal bucks that I've got, and then we can branch out and get on some of the other 1,000 acres that I have leased and maybe find a trophy. But we're just going to have to wait and see. So stay tuned.
So there you have it, guys. Austin's got a bunch of property down here. I didn't even realize that coming into this. He drove us around a little bit today and showed us kind of what he has going on. The guy's got green fields and stand up every which way, shape, or form you can think of. And but he showed us some pictures of these bucks we want to look at. We're looking for a 4-point. It's a real old buck. He thinks it's about 8.5 years old. There's also another little small buck that he wants called out. So we're going to be looking for him, and hopefully they show up. That's all we can ask. We got invited down by Austin Humber and Joe Almeida. Austin lives in Alabama. Joe lives just over the border in Mississippi. So we're going to be spreading our days out here. We're going to stay a couple days at Austin's and a couple days at Joe's. Karla has never shot a deer in her life. So we bought her a gun. We're going to put her in a stand. Austin said he's got a couple of bucks that he wants taken out of his herd. So we're going to try to get one of those bucks to show up in front of her. And we'll see what happens. So we got down to Alabama last night. It was late in the afternoon. We met up with Austin in town here. He brought us back to his camp here. He's got 160 acres right where we're hunting tonight. And, or I'm sorry, we're going to be hunting today. And he's got a couple of bucks. He's been showing us some pictures. And he said if we see them, that he'd like them shot. So one of them's a small buck. I don't know how old it is. I'm assuming it's pretty young, but it looks like it may have been hit by a car or something. It's got a deformed rack, and it only weighs like 90 pounds. So he'd like that one shot if we see it. And then the other one is a buck he's actually been watching for a couple years, and it was a really nice buck, but it's he believes about 8.5 years old, and obviously it's on his way out. So it still has a pretty nice rack. It's only a 4-point, but it's a big 4-point, and obviously if we see it, we're going to shoot it. So I'm going to be behind the camera today, and Karla's going to be
running the guns. So we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully something shows up here and we can get something on film for you.
I'm super excited. I'm gonna shoot only bucks. They said I'm supposed to shoot does too, but forget about that. I just want some horns. This is my first time hunting too, by the way.
Yeah, this is Karla's never stepped foot in the woods as far as hunting seriously. We bought her a new gun. We got her some new camo. She's never killed an animal. So we got her out on the range. She's got the gun sighted in. She's hitting where she's supposed to be. And I'm looking forward to the buck fever here. So we'll see how that pans out. Wish us luck. Wait. Let him turn a little bit. Okay, whenever you're ready. Front shoulder. Perfect.
Try it. Shake it.
That's perfect. Deep breath and squeeze the trigger. Got him. You nailed him. You nailed him, dude. He down. Good job.
Can you put the safety on?
Your safety won't go on. You got it. That around in there.
I can't do it.
Bring it back. You're good. There you go. Put one in.
I can't.
Okay, now put your safety on.
I can't do it.
It's on. Okay, set your gun down in the corner. Good job, babe. Smoked that son. Smoked him. He's gonna be laying dead right down there. I'm more excited than you. It's a good sized deer.
Oh, man, look at that.
That's bigger than I thought it was, Karla.
That's where I shot.
Yeah, you made a good shot on him.
Kill your face, man.
Yep, hold on.
I'm gonna get her. That's him.
That's the one we wanted, isn't it?
That's him.
Sure is. Karla, you shot the one we wanted.
Yep. Hang on.
Hey everybody, we just got down here in Alabama yesterday. So Austin got us all set up this morning and we came out to this box blind. There was a pretty big doe that came out the first time and we didn't have a good shot, so I didn't shoot. Then this was the second buck out. There was a few does out here and of course Rory told me to shoot this buck and not say anything more but just shoot. So that's what I did. And I'm not sure Rory can fill you in on how far out he was because I really truthfully don't know. This is my first shot.
So, the story's even better. She left out the best part. This is Karla's absolute first hunt. This is her first shot ever at a deer. And look at this. This is a stud, man. This is probably a, what do you think, Austin? 7-8-year-old buck?
7, 8, somewhere along
This
there.
is a mature deer. And the good thing about shooting a deer like this is he's done. He's on his way down, guys. These are the ones you want to take out of the herd at this point. This is just a nice buck. And she made a good shot. It was probably, I would say, a 70-yard shot. Nice little poke. She put a 243 round through it, and I told her to put her on the front shoulder, and that's exactly what she did. The deer must have only ran 20 yards, tops, and piled up right here. So, proud of her. She did good. On to number 2 now, right?
Yeah, this isn't the side I shot it either, by the way.
So, happy ending.
Okay, we just got the deer hung up and it weighed in at 150. And we're getting ready to skin it 'cause it's a little warm here. And get it chopped up and put in the cooler.
What you gonna do with that head?
There you go. The Alabama Slamma.
This segment was brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
At Moxie Archery, accuracy begins with craftsmanship. To have Moxie is to have backbone, power, precision, to be bold and fearless, face difficulty with courage.
You wait so long just to have that feeling, but it happens so fast.
Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
Hi, my name is Troy Claver, owner and founder of Scent Capture. As a lifelong hunter and outdoorsman, many of my best memories were with my family and friends in the great outdoors. So I took that passion and combined it with my 15 years experience in the liquids business to give you a product that could help you get closer to game and memories that last a lifetime. When you think of scent elimination, think Scent Capture. Get closer.
So we made it back over here after a couple of days of hunting with Austin over at his place, and Joe Almeida, pro staffer here in Mississippi, invited us to stay with him. He also owns property in Alabama, which is just not too far from here. So Joe lives kind of right on the border. He leases some land over here in Alabama, but he actually lives in Mississippi. So I'm going to let Joe explain exactly what he's got going on over here for us.
We've got about 300 acres over here, green fields on it, big pine thicket bordered by hardwood bottom. We've got several really nice bucks on camera that we're down here. I'm hoping Rory and Karla can get a shot at. But we also have a lot of does, and I would like you to thin a few of them out if you get a chance. That way take some meat back with you. Hopefully you'll get a shot at some decent deer down here.
We're going to do our best. Like I said, it's all kind of dependent on Mother Nature and what happens with the weather, but we're definitely going to give it a whirl. We appreciate the invite down here from both you and Austin, actually, and the hospitality that you guys have. And we look forward to your food that you promised us, man.
I hope it's edible.
Yeah, so, all right, all we do is try. We'll see what happens. So we're out here tonight in Pickens County, Alabama. We're hunting on pro staffer Joe Almeida's property, and Joe has got some nice bucks running around. He showed us some pictures. He's got a few we're looking for, but he also said that we can shoot pretty much whatever we want because we're his guests. So we thought that was pretty cool. So tonight we got a couple of does that come out on us right at dark. Nothing had been moving all night, and we decided to pull the hammer on. I shoot the first one, I hand the gun over to Karla, and she pulls the trigger in the second when we got 2 hits. We actually ended up finding one that night, and the one I shot ran probably 300-400 yards, and we tracked it through briars and brush. And Joe and Austin, they were on their hands and knees looking for blood. We found the doe, and it ended up being a decent hit. Just the way it was positioned when I shot made it a little bit difficult. It actually bled pretty good, but the second one, those guys, neither of them believed me that I hit this thing. So we came back here, we plugged the footage into the computer on a bigger screen, and come to find out, like I thought, we hit them both. So Karla actually made a good shot on the second one, and we went out today and we looked for it, and that thing only went about 40 yards. So we got 2 nice does, meat in the freezer, and we're going to take them back to Michigan with us and get some food made up.
This segment was brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
The all-new Gunny at 330 feet per second and patented ZT lock limb pockets. It packs a punch hunters rely on. Crafted with a short, versatile 30 5/8 axle to axle and fast, smooth MXB cams, your prey stands no chance. Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
Now last year I went down to Alabama on a hunt, and I never even saw a deer, and I ate tag soup. I hate eating tag soup. It's expensive for these out-of-state tags, and it's a long drive, and I just don't like coming home empty-handed. This year Austin says, come on back down. I've got lots of deer on my leases. Joe's got lots of deer on his lease. We'll put you on some deer. So Karla and I came back down, and we're out at Joe's place. He set us up in this box blind overlooking this narrow stretch of a green field. And I've already got my mind made up. I'm not going to be picky. If a doe comes out, I'm going to shoot it. If a buck comes out, I'm going to shoot it. I am going to redeem myself in Alabama. So here we are, sitting in the box blind. Let's see how this pans out.
Wait, can you see that front one? That looks like horns. Did you look at the front one? You got it out. I think so. Which one are you going? Is that a buck?
I don't know. Let's shoot it and find out.
Wait a second. Look at the back one that's a side shot that looks like a bigger buck. They kind of look like horns. Can you see them in your sights? Dude, no. Wait. That first one's got horns. I swear to God. Hold on. It looks like a 1, 2. Wait a second. It's not very clear.
Ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay, filming.
All right, so we finally found this doe. I shot earlier. It was getting toward dark. This doe ran off, and I used a 223 ballistic tip. It made a good hit. I mean, it's right where it's supposed to be, but and the deer bled well. It really did, but it went quite a ways. What do you guess? 200-300 yards?
Oh,
Easily.
Yeah,
easily.
But fortunately, I had Joe Amita and Austin Humber here to help me track through this Alabama mess. I'm talking about briars, and it's just thick and it's a mess. So we're gonna get her out of the woods, but I have one under my belt in Alabama, and that's good. Now I can be a little selective. So
The curse is broken.
I appreciate the help, guys.
No problem, Roy.
Anytime,
I appreciate
man.
letting me come down here and help.
Anytime, man.
Anytime.
So my wife's gotten one. She got a buck. Okay.
And a little thing, he's
We don't
not
even rub
hunting
it
with the 223 no more. He's hunting with a 308 the rest of the week.
we got it out of our system. Yes, she shot a buck. I
Hey,
understand. but
who helped you find that blood?
Karla is a blood trailing fool.
Yes, she is.
She's got eyes for it. She actually found the blood on the road when we were all dumbfounded.
Hello.
So, we gotta give her some props too. But
That's right.
we're gonna get her out of here, so it's in the books. Now I brought down the 223 to hunt these deer. Austin warned me. He says I don't think 223 is a very good gun for deer. I said it'll kill deer. So these deer we shot the night before, we shot them with a 223, and the deer that I shot, it ran off, and we tracked and we tracked and we tracked, and as soon as we got off this little patch of green field, it was nothing but briars and thick brush. I had Joe and Austin, they were on their hands and knees looking for blood and climbing through these little holes to get through, and I can't tell you how many times these guys told me to bless my heart. And for you Southerners, I guess you guys know what that means. But anyhow, we ended up finding that deer, and we decided it was getting late, so we decided to come back and look for the other deer that Karla shot the next day.
Here's Rory toting his second deer out that we found this morning.
You got it? All right.
So we had to come back out today. Obviously, we shot at 2 deer last night, and I knew we hit them both. I took a shot, handed the gun to Karla, and this little fella here, she gave us enough time to get a second shot off, and Karla made a good shot on him. She didn't come out here with us today. The ladies stayed back at home at Joe's house here and get some food ready for us when we get back. But this little fella here, she didn't go but what, 40 yards down the hill?
Yeah,
about that.
And she piled right up. I knew that Karla made a better shot than I did on this one. It was pretty clear from the video footage that we got. But once again, I want to thank Austin for inviting us down to Alabama, Joe for hosting us. We're out on Joe's section of land here this time. Obviously, Karla shot that first Old Warrior 4-point over on Austin's place, and then we got these couple of meat does over here at Joe's. So we're pretty happy, and thanks guys for having us down.
Oh man, anytime. You're welcome back anytime.
I tell you what, I'm obviously a northern boy, but the hospitality down here in the south is something else. It's unmatched. So hopefully we'll come back and try for some more.
Oh yeah.
I got this Bama curse that I came down here last year and I ate tag soup, and I hate eating tag soup because they're not cheap. And we broke that Bama curse, so the next time we come down, we can hunt some of these monsters they got down here. But we're gonna get it loaded up and cut up and ready to head back to Michigan with us.
This segment was brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
At Moxie Archery, accuracy begins with craftsmanship. To have Moxie is to have backbone, power, precision, To be bold and fearless. Face difficulty with courage.
You wait so long just to have that feeling, but it happened so fast.
Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
Hi, my name is Troy Claver, owner and founder of Scent Capture. As a lifelong hunter and outdoorsman, many of my best memories were with my family and friends in the great outdoors. So I took that passion and combined it with my 15 years experience in the liquids business to give you a product that could help you get closer to game and memories that last a lifetime. When you think of scent elimination, think Scent Capture. Get closer.
Brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
So all in all, we had a great experience down in Alabama this year, and I got to thank Joe and Austin for having us down, the hospitality, putting us up, putting us on deer. My wife was able to harvest her first buck, and let me tell you, that was a great buck. It took me a lot of years to get a buck like that. She did it on her first try. She did a great job. She put a great shot on it. We were able to get a couple of meat does, bring them on home, and everybody was happy. Once again, thanks to those guys down there. We look forward to coming back and hunting with you. So with that being said, that wraps up this week's episode of Back 40 Predators. Make sure you catch us next week, Monday night, 8 p.m. for a brand new episode. See you then.